ẹ̀yin èèyàn àṣírí ti padà tú finally lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Àṣírí ti tú. A kó test l'Amẹ́ríkà hospital báyìí láti lọ sí l'Amẹ́ríkà àṣírí ti túṣẹ́. Ìwé ìròyìn Punch ti tú àṣírí. Ìkan akọ̀ròyìn kan nílé ìwé ìròyìn Punch ló fi ra ìdí wípé òun fẹ́ mọ̀ dí òfin tó tó. Ṣé tòótọ́ ni wọ́n kó sample Mohbad lọ sórílẹ̀-èdè Amẹ́ríkà láti lọ ti toxicology? Ó ti jáde o. Máa yẹn ti sọ o. Ó nírọ́ ni o. Kódà àwọn hospital gangan fúnra wọn ti sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọn ò kó sample kankan dọ́dọ̀ àwọn ò ṣe test kankan o. Àṣírí tú tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá sì gbàgbé. Ọjọ́ tí Commissioner of Information Lagos State tó ń bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ̀tẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ìgbàgbé ọjọ́ yẹn tí màá yẹn ń sọ̀rọ̀ kí wọ́n fáwọn lóṣù mẹ́wàá àbí kí wọ́n fáwọn lọ́sẹ̀ mẹ́wàá kí wọ́n ṣe kinní kan kí wọ́n ṣe kinní kan. Ẹ wá gbé ẹjá béèrè àwọn ìbéèrè kan. Kí ló dé kí ló sún wa dé gbogbo level yìí? Kí ló farọ́ pípa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀dọ́mọ kékeré táwọn èèyàn sọ pé ikú tó pa ó wà suspicious pé kán gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó lágbára lórí ẹ̀? Kí wá ló wá fà débi tó ti wá di pé a lọ Amẹ́ríkà ọ̀rọ̀ ń takora wọn, oríṣiríṣi àṣírí irọ́ ó sà wá ń tú irọ́ ń tú. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ àwa máa sọ ọ́ irọ́ ò lè lọ fógún ọdún, kò lè reign for life. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gbàgbé corona tí wọ́n jókòó ní Kòròdú recently, ẹ rí i pé pathologist kí wọ́n tó ṣàlàyé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ni wọ́n against the pathologist ẹ pé irọ́ ni gbogbo tí ń sọ. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn làwọn kan lọ ṣèwádìí wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bá kú gan bó bá 100 years tó máa fẹ́ mọ irú ikú tó pa wọ́n ṣèwádìí ẹ̀ wọ́n rí. Ṣùgbọ́n tí pathologist sọ ni pé ara Mohbad ti ń jẹrà pé torí ẹ̀ ni wọ́n fẹ́ ráyè carry out àwọn test kan tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́yìn ọ̀rẹ́yìn hospital tí wọ́n ní wọ́n ti ṣe test ti ṣe kéde ó ti padà sọ̀rọ̀. Now gbogbo ẹ̀yin abiyamọ ayé tẹ́ ń pariwo ìdájọ́ òtítọ́ òdodo lágbára Ọlọ́run ní níbàdújẹ́ lórí ọmọ lórí ara yín ní níbàdújẹ́. Now Yeye Kudi ti wá jáde báyìí. Yeye Kudi fọ́gbà yín ga. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá sì gbàgbé Yeye Kudi sọ lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná wípé òun ò trust wọn, irọ́ ni tí wọ́n sọ yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀rọ̀ ti wá dójú ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n kí ni Yeye Kudi sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Fọ́nrán rẹ̀ n ò lẹ́jọ́ tí mo fẹ́ rò mọ́. Fọ́nrán rẹ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ pín lógúnlógún ẹ pín lọ́gbọ̀nlọ́gbọ̀n.
You're all very welcome. So we want to just read the publication, the Punch publication that came out today. Yeah. Go ahead.
U.S. lab denies conducting poison test on Mohbad, 30th May 2024. The management of the National Medical Services Laboratories in Pennsylvania, United States of America, has refuted the claim by the Lagos state government that a toxicology test to ascertain the cause of death of singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, aka Mohbad, was conducted at its facility. The claim by the NMS labs was in response to inquiries made by our correspondent who embarked on a fact-finding mission to ascertain the musician's cause of death. Before embarking on the fact-finding mission, some concerned members of the public reportedly protested against the claim made by a pathologist who appeared before the coroner court on Wednesday, May 15th, and said an autopsy could not ascertain Mohbad's cause of death because his corpse had decomposed. Punch Metro had reported that the Council of the State Government, O. Akinde, told the coroner court sitting in the Ikorodu area of the state sometime in November 2023 that a toxicology test, which is an aspect of an autopsy seeking to determine the cause of Mohbad's death, was conducted in the United States. But tracing this claim, the State Commissioner of Information and Strategy, Bingo Motosho, while responding to inquiries via a live telephone call with Ahmed Issa, the anchor of an Abuja-based online program, Berekete Family, sometime in February 2024, said the toxicology test was being conducted at the NMS lab in Pennsylvania, United States. The matter is being handled by the State DNA and Forensic Center, but they are doing skeletal services and they have affiliate centers, which are 3. So if there is an emergency like this one that we have, they will not say they cannot handle it. So there are 3 of them in the U.S. and the one handling this particular one is in NMS in Pennsylvania, United States. Omotosho said during the live program. The result of the test reportedly arrived in Nigeria sometime in April 2024 and was passed on to a pathologist for interpretation. Appearing before the coroner court, the pathologist disclosed that the autopsy could not ascertain the cause of death. Hold on, please.
Yeah.
Could not, appearing before the court, the coroner court, the pathologist disclosed that the autopsy could not ascertain the cause of death, of the cause of Mohbad's death because the corpse had decomposed. However, during the fact-finding mission, our correspondent independently verified the location of the NMS labs on 3701 Rush Road, Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, and that of 2 NMS crime labs on Stanford Road Avenue, Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, and another at Grand Prairie in Texas. The single email address that this lab had been using for corresponding was also discovered on the NMS lab website, and our correspondent sent an inquiry to confirm if a toxicology test to ascertain Mohbad's death was conducted after their facilities. The inquiry read in part, I am a journalist from Punch newspaper in Nigeria, currently working on a story involving the death of Nigerian hip-hop artist Ilerioluwa Aloba, a.k.a. Mohbad. Following the Lagos State government active interest in the case, the State Commissioner for Information revealed that the government conducted a toxicology test on the late artist at your facility. Here is the link where he said so at 3221. So he sent the link. That was the link. That link here was I will explain the link that was sent.
Okay, sorry to interject. So who sent the link to who? Because there's a reason why I'm asking that question, and I'm going somewhere, but I will just ask you that, please.
Yeah, the link was there was this underground work that was being aired by Mr. Miwa. So he was actually working hand in hand with journalists from Punch. Remember Yeye Kudi went back in February when UI and Lady Ryan called the facility.
Yeah.
You know, they told us that they have to come through
the state, the agency that brought it.
Agency.
Yeah.
So that's why Mr. Miwa approached journalists they will use Punch as an organization, as an agency. So Mr. Miwa worked hand in hand with the Punch journalists to conduct independent investigation into this matter and to make inquiries to this lab. So they called them, and then they asked them. They also sent email. They attached an email, a video of the Omotosho when it was at Berekete. When do you remember all what he said?
Yeah. It's everything he said that was stated in the
Lagos State government are claiming that they carry this and come to your facility. Is it true? So they send them that video for them to hear themselves. So they attached the video to the email, to the email, and they responded. So that is the video that was attached there. Okay,
so that video that the Lagos State that the big guy Omotosho, what he said that this guy Bekete, was what was sent to them.
Yes.
Am I correct? Okay. Are you people understanding now? So because why I'm asking that question from you, Boss Mai, because I remember that we made a call to these people, myself, you, and you people were on the phone. I was the one that spoke to them.
Yeah.
And they refused that they were going to give us any information, that we have to come through the agency.
Yeah.
So that made me like, okay, so this information we are getting on Punch, where is it coming from? Which agency went to them and they were able to, quote to us that this was, and a name was mentioned that the person spoke to them. So definitely there's some, of course, what is written in that Punch is the whole truth, because they can be sued.
100% truth, Yeye Kudi.
They can be sued by the state, that is Lagos State, if they lie.
Yes. If Lagos State sure, Yeye Kudi, to be sure from Lagos State, let them deny this.
Yeah. So
let them come out and deny it.
Okay.
All the paperwork and proof is in the custody.
Okay.
Let them come out here and come and deny this.
Okay.
We will give them 1 week for them to come and deny this.
Okay. Please go ahead first before anything we start to antagonize. Let's just understand. Have you finished reading it?
No.
Yeah.
However, conflict reports have emerged, casting doubt on whether or not the toxicology test indeed took place at your facility. As a journalist committed to factual reporting, I am independently reaching out to your facility to verify the authenticity of the claim. Clarification on this matter will contribute significantly to resolving the discrepancies surrounding the artist's demise. Reporting to Punch Metro on May 17, the Client Services Association Forensics Division, NMS Labs, Esther Dede, refuted the claim by the state government that mobile toxicology test was conducted at any of their laboratories. Column. Unfortunately, we do not have a case for that patient, Dede said. Dede, however, noted to maintain our compliance with HIPAA, that is HIPAA, privacy regulations.
Yeah.
We would not authorize we would need authorization from the submitting agencies. This is what they told you that day. Could you remember?
Yes, that's what they told me.
When one contacted on Wednesday, the Commissioner for Information, Omotosho, said that was the name of the lab given to him by the State DNA and Forensic Center. This was what I was told by the Lagos State DNA and Forensic Center official who took the sample there. We are dealing with the officials of the center. They have 3 other labs that they have affiliation with. If they have an emergency, they can go to any of the 3 labs. I asked which particular one did they go to, and they answered it. The answer it was that one. That means I will have to go and check again, because that was what I was told. Mohbad died at the age of 27 on September 12, 2023, with circumstances surrounding his death speaking controversial on social media. Being a former record label signee of Malian music owned by Naira Marley, Mohbad left the label in February 2022. The Lagos State Police Command had on September 18, 2023, inaugurated a 13-man special investigation team to probe the signaled death. His death also led to the arrest of Naira Marley and controversial Lagos socialite Balogun Eletu, also known as Sam Larry, amongst others. The singer's body was on September 12, 2023, exhumed from autopsy to unravel the cause of his death. By Dayo Oyewo. That's the Yeye Kudi.
This Mohbad head, the boy head strong. Me you tell
Ryan Whisper, you are here today.
Ryan, Lady Ryan, you're very welcome.
Hi, Yeye Kudi, how are you?
Very well indeed, darling sis.
I've been
missed
MIA
you.
for some time.
I know.
Yeah, I decided to come up. I've got a small cold, but I decided to come in today and then, spend some small time especially with the new development of what we're receiving, that, you know, the report was never sent abroad. I don't know if you have that report right now.
Yes, we do. That's what was just that's what Bossman just read out to all of us. So
unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's quite a shame though. I don't know who the government, who they think they're fooling with.
Yeah, can I just quickly Lady Ryan, sorry to interject you there. Let me just say something to Governor Sanwo-Olu. I pray he hears me. I just pray he hears me. Number one, this is very disgraceful for Nigeria's reputation. It's very disgraceful. It's a shame that it's a shame. I'm not surprised, but it's just a shame that what people say about may Nigeria not happen to anyone. That's what is in play right now. I remember when this Igbo lady, I wouldn't use say it was a confrontation, but she asked Governor Sanwo-Olu, I don't know, the place was a conference sometime last year. They were all somewhere. And Governor Sanwo-Olu answered aggressively, angrily, and said, the way he even said, Mohbad is not the first to die, as if, and so, and that, come on, that Nigerians, especially likes of that woman, that they should applaud them, that they are doing a lot of work, especially regarding this Mohbad case, that the state have spent a lot of money. Okay? I can say with my full chest, how Brekete tried his best to reach out to Governor Sanwo-Olu regarding Mohbad, especially because he wanted to find out regarding this autopsy and toxicology. He traveled from Abuja to Lagos. All efforts. Governor Sanwo-Olu did not make it. It never, that man couldn't reach Governor Sanwo-Olu. He tried. Instead, it was this Benga Omotosho that was delegated to come and respond to her. And I remember Governor Sanwo-Olu saying that they are really trying. They've taken everything they need. Is it the first to die? Only for us to now hear that nothing like that. Then, what amazed and is still amazing me is the fact that they went back, the correspondent went back to Benga Omotosho, the Commissioner of Information. He then said, that is what they told him. Who are the they? Who are the they? Because that day, when Bekete called him, meaning, because I said it, and I'm sure others, I don't know if you people say, remember when I said, I believe that it was when Bekete called him, and they noticed that Nigerians are waiting for this result with their whole might, their whole chest, their whole life. Then they just went to bring out anything for us. A test, a toxicology, an autopsy, nothing was done. Governor Sanwo-Olu, that is how I feel. Absolutely nothing was done. Can I say something to you, sir? I expect, as someone heading Lagos State, there should be some kind of empathy. Because you know what? With all that is happening now, with all that is in play now, I'm beginning to feel there's one person or there's something, a prominent person or someone in power that knows about the demise of Mohbad. Because why? Why would they tell us that a toxicology or an autopsy was never carried out when they told us, when Benga Omotosho, the commissioner, told the whole world via this man, Ebekete, that they are taking it to this place, this particular place. Then why they now went to him? He then said, that is what they said. Meanwhile, they now they are saying that nothing like that. So justice in any way is not in play. Is nobody cares. And I want to believe that the demise of this boy, I'm now with my full chest. There's something. There's so much suspicion. There's somebody. There's some people that are aware and they are in power that know about what took the life of this boy. Because what will it cost the government of, the governor of Lagos State, particularly? What will it cost you, sir? After the exhumation of that boy, what else is remaining? Is just to carry out the toxicology and also the autopsy. And lo and behold, hear it, sir. You have children. I have children. God forbid. How will you feel, Governor Sanwo-Olu, if this boy is your child? I believe in karma. Because this is totally unfair. This is injustice. This is unjust. And this is what I call, may Nigeria not ever happen to any of us. I believe strongly there's many suspicious things. And there are some people that are in power that are making sure that we do not get justice for more. Yes. With my full chest, I will say that now, especially from this report we got from Pennsylvania. Is it Pennsylvania? I'll be what people call that place.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Aside being a disgrace to Nigeria, no, this is using veto power. This is bullying. This is unjust. This is injustice. Eléyìí ni wọ́n pè ní wọ́n fojú ọlá ó fi ń gbá tálíkà. Why did you people in the first place decide to take a move or take a step when you know you are not going to do anything? Why? Why did you leave our hope? Why did you chatter it? Why did you keep us all waiting? Then I will go to likes of Falano. Sir, you are a human rights activist. Lawyer Falano. The fathers I know, what I remember about you, you are a human rights activist. The first time your wife came out in Ikorodu, went to represent the first inquest, the first day, I remember clearly when she said, they asked her, I think the corresponding, I don't know who it was, they asked her, what do you represent? She said, we represent the family. That was what she said. Surprisingly, it's this same you, sir. Your law firm. Is Baba Mohbad not part of the family? Is Baba Mohbad not the father of Mo? You are the one petitioning Baba Mohbad. Lawyer Falano. And you are human rights activist. All these things that is happening to Mo, you fought a good fight for Timothy. Lawyer Falano. You fought a good fight for Timothy. You made sure that the people that spied him, or the man that at least spied him, is in jail right now. But most case, you set a motion for inquest. And with all that is happening, sir, doesn't it look very much like Timothy's case? What have you done? Lawyer Falano. What have you done? And you said you are for the family. Please, which justice have you people tried to find for Mo? What have you done? What is the inquest for? What have you people done? More or less, like you people are obstructing justice, sir. That's all I say. You people do not want us to know what really took the life of Mo. What have you done, sir? Governor Sanwo-Olu, kí lẹ ti ṣe, sir? And all of you, Elomotin. Go ahead, please. I want to talk.
I guess Lady Ryan, you want to say something before you go?
I am so disappointed, very disappointed that we have come to this. We saw this coming, but we didn't think that they were going to give us a blow underneath the belt. You know, I don't know what to trust, who to trust. And, you know, we go out there and people say, oh, the country, you know, they kind of bite people in diaspora. They bite them down. What are you doing abroad? What are you doing overseas? If you guys can come back, this is what our country holds. A country that lies. I'm not going to sugarcoat it anymore. A country that lies to its own citizens. A country that cannot stand for its citizens. A country with pure lie in our faces. They don't care. They don't care. All I can say is if you're in Nigeria, protect yourself as much as you can. Because if anything happens to you, you're on your own. Your family will not be able to do nothing for you. How disgraceful is this? Sorry, I hope you can hear me very well. I'm just talking between my nose.
Go ahead.
You know, it's very shameful that I want to repeat a particular part. I know Bossman must have read it. It says NMS Lab, Esther Dede, refuted the claim by the state government that Mohbad's toxicology test was conducted at any of their laboratories. Unfortunately, this was what she said, and I quote, unfortunately, we do not have a case for that patient, Dede said. They don't have a case for that patient. I don't know what to say, whether to just sit down and start crying. 8 months, we've been deceived. 8 months, we've been told lies. 8 months, they've been watching us, and they continue to watch. They have a timeline that we all don't know. They've been, if not for the fact that we're still coming out, we're still screaming, we're still talking about this, maybe their timeline was just for 2 months. Now, at this point, why were we told lies? That's the question Yeye Kudi is asking. Why were we told all of these lies? Why? So that means there are forces behind it. This is even above Wumi. This is above somebody that we think or putting our eyes on. This is more than the investigation has to start looking at it from other angles. Because I don't understand why they cannot tell us the truth and why truly a toxicology autopsy was never performed.
Why?
Why? Why the lies? Why the lies? May they reap what they sow.
Amen.
May they continue to reap what they sow.
Amen.
It's very painful. This is not a curse, it's a promise. They will reap what they have sown. Because people are out here. This guy, this young man that died is not a member of my family, nor anybody here, apart from Mr. Loba himself. But we've been here day and night. Do they not even respect human feelings? They don't care.
Everybody crying.
They don't care.
A lot of people don't even have a life anymore because of this most case. And they kept posting us, lying to us that, oh, they've done the test, they've done this and that. Until Bekete intervened and they told us, okay, 10 weeks. Only for the toxicology now to come and say that the body had decomposed. And we all knew this was unreal. How can you say the body had decomposed when they exhumed him 9 days after his demise? Then they told us that the result is inconclusive, undetermined, unknown, or you go repete. They were, in fact, nothing leads us to what by the, and that's why in me I sat down and I thoroughly processed, assimilated everything, and I concluded that no, there is a power. I'm not talking spiritual. There are prominent people that or at least one that is operating on this Mohbad's case. That's all. I do not know why I feel that way, because I just feel, why on earth would they say, many people have died. Timothy died. Timothy died. Excuse me, sir. In Osun State. Timothy died. Lawyer Falana, sir. You all with Oriyomi, all of you joined head together. And you made sure you got justice for Timothy. And that man is serving, I think, got life capital punishment for buying Timothy. And it was so easy. An autopsy was carried out. And he was also exhumed. So what is the difference between that and more? Please, somebody, you people should think about it. Why is Lagos State saying the toxicology? The wife to Governor Sanwo-Olu, you are a medical doctor. Mommy, ẹ̀rù tàbíamọ. A time will come, all of us will leave the prominent seat we are in, and posterity, and God will judge us according to all what we do whilst in power, or not even in power, anywhere we are. As a medical doctor, you know fully well that this thing they have done to us, not only also, the father, the mother of Mohbad is big. How can you people come back and tell us the body have decomposed? You couldn't find any answer. Hooray. Only what they told us that they gave him paracetamol and one thing. That's the same thing you came back to tell us that they gave. What if it's not paracetamol they gave him? The nurses yet, they have been covering the nurse. Nothing aside from what they already told the police is just what you people came back to tell us. And you saw paracetamol and you saw, that's all you came to tell us. More or less, nothing was done, sir. Governor Sanwo-Olu, you people did not do anything. And you know it was because Bekete dragged you people. That was why you people thought, okay, let's give them 10 weeks. Fuani Sakama Jenny, Shenkoko, Falano. All of you. You are doing this, sir. To me, the fact that your wife came out and said they are for the family, and suddenly you people exempted the father. They are for the family. Why did you people exempt the father? Then, in the end, what you people are doing now, all what that they are doing regarding Mohbad, why are you people not fighting it? And you are for the family. Why are you people, you fought for Timothy? Governor, Lawyer Falana, you fought for Timothy when you discovered that the person Adedoyin is the one that pied him. Why are you people quiet? Why aren't you people doing anything? So Mohbad money not reach that end. All of us, ama kedu, adema kere iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ wa, mi Kudi awi jèrè iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi. Everyone in this Mohbad case, everything that everyone has sown, whoever knows about it, who is obstructing, according to what we have sown, so will God recompense us. So the God of vengeance says, and that is, and I mean it, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa rí. Gbogbo wa, everyone obstructing, the one not seeking justice, the one doing wickedness, the one causing issues, causing brouhaha, and not allowing us to see this at the end. The people in power that know about what is happening, and their karma will catch everybody. Gbogbo wa pátá la máa jèrè ṣọwọ́ wa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Karma will catch up with everybody.
If they knew that they're not going to do no autopsy, why did they exhume the body in the first place?
That's what I don't know. It was just to keep us quiet, you know, because people were crying. The disarray, they felt that would cause another NSAS in Nigeria. So they just brought out his body for the sake of bringing out his body. I'm telling you, it was just to keep us quiet. You know, when people, the moment they exhumed this body, like people like me, I was like, thank God, at least that autopsy will give us closure. I believed until we waited till February. Nothing was forthcoming until we now, Bekete intervened and asked questions and brought Commissioner of Information, Gbenga Omotosho, and we were even still angry that 10 weeks care. Eventually in May, only for us to hear story.
Yeye Kudi.
Yes, please.
Now I'm waiting for the NMS laboratory in Pennsylvania to go and do the needful. You must sue the government that they lied against you. They lied NMS. They lied against you.
But and you see one thing about it, NMS have gotten the link. At least they heard it. So it's now left for them to act. But you know what? I won't lie to you. Do you know that government, woman for work, woman sweep under the carpet?
In the US.
Okay, so you people are not person, no. It's going to go off. US too.
I would travel to the US or in one night bus, and if it's possible, we just pick up a date, and those in the US should come and meet us. We will go to that NMS office. We will persuade them. They must come out and do press conference and come and give that. They must come back to the government too. They must, the facility must come back and do as a live program, press conference, to give it back to these people.
I don't know.
They must come and tell us because all the Paramo.
You don't believe in government or anything. Government.
We will come to Pennsylvania. Yeah? It's good. The street, the address is here. We're going to go there. Why do you get to eh? Only people you come and say our government just lied against you people, and you guys need to respond to them. They will.
I'm not saying they can't. I'm not saying that motion, whatever you people want to do, but you see, for me, political games, I know what happens in that political world, and
if they took it to America, I was just laughing at them that you should have said you took it to South Africa, or you took it to any other part of African countries and all that.
Okay, let's be optimistic.
That thing to America. You think they're not going to find out? America don't joke with information.
We are very highly disappointed. America is different. They will
take it up.
I will be so glad.
We will protest. If the time
glad you gone in.
Only 5 people will go. When it's time, we will just pick up a date. We will go there in front of the gate.
I will be so glad if they can do that.
I will look for a time to do that. We will drive down. We'll pick a date. Drive down to that Pennsylvania. If you are in Lagos, I say Lagos.
I will be so glad. I will be so glad.
But if you are in Virginia, DC, New York, it's just 2 hours drive. You can always drive down to Pennsylvania. Let's go down there. They will pick up a date. I will be so glad.
I will try to be optimistic.
They must respond to it. They must do something about it.
I will be so glad. But Governor Sanwo-Olu, everybody, because I remember Governor Sanwo-Olu, when a woman, she confronted you, she was basically talking about Mo. And I remember how you screamed. You were so upset. And you made it like you people are not even applauding all our efforts. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. On that day, you made it look like we are doing our best. So is it the first to die? Blah, blah. Huh? Only for nothing happened. Governor Sanwo-Olu, nothing. You guys did nothing. If they didn't come calling, Bekete came to Lagos, all his efforts to try and see you, abortive. You didn't make it happen. To me, I don't know if you dodged him, but I believe that's what probably happened. Eventually, he was able to speak to Commissioner of Information, Gbenga Omotosho. That one called carry out posters. Eventually, the result that came out says it all. That 9 good months that we waited for this result, only for us to hear they didn't see anything. Why didn't they tell us since 2, 3, 4 months ago? after the demise of Mohbad, that the whole thing, they can't see anything. Why didn't they tell us before? What's his name? Baba Brekete called you people out. Why? It's all suspicious. Governor Sanwo-Olu. It's all suspicious. And you know what? Nigerians aren't ready to back out or back down over this issue. Ọmọ tí gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń ṣe báyìí. Hey. The wives of everybody. Ẹ jẹ́ á pa wọ́n kọ́ wá. Ká bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ o. Hey, this Mohbad, àkọ́dá ẹ̀dá ni. Hey, when we start to see the repercussion, ó máa bad o. Àwa ọba rí nǹkan kan. All the people that have hand in the pie of this boy, if the repercussion comes, it will affect you people. It will affect you people. Normal. You people, you see you these TikTok people, press. Ni wọ́n ṣe pamọ́ yín lójú. Don't come and stress me. Ọ̀rọ̀ la fẹ́ sọ. Stress. Mo ní stress. When we are talking, èmi ni mo sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ̀yin lẹ ń wò. No effort. Make effort. No effort. Thank you. You people are not making any effort on this TikTok. And I don't know, mommy ló bá mi ṣe because we're mocking. Hello? TikTokers. I don't know. They have to come back. I don't know if it will connect again. Let me wait till they come back. I don't know. They are not tapping on TikTok. They are not tapping. You people don't tap. I'm only tap. If Santomi is not here, you people won't tap on TikTok. It's not good. Everybody is going through a lot. Everybody is going through a lot. Everybody is going through a lot. The people I would have addressed on this autopsy is Governor Sanwo-Olu, Governor Sanwo-Olu's wife. She's a doctor. In fact, I'm told she's one of the people heading, because she's a doctor. That's her jury, that's her field. Was it Luther be one of these, or the medical field in Lagos? If they did it in Lagos there, they should have told us, or they didn't do anything at all. Lawyer Falano, your firm said they are for Mohbad's family. Now everything is not going well for Mohbad's corpse, as in Mohbad and his family. Why are we not hearing anything? Is Baba Mohbad not the father of Mohbad? What is Lawyer Falano's firm against Baba Mohbad? It's surprising. Is Baba Mohbad not the father of Mohbad? But Lawyer Falano called for the inquest. He called for the inquest. Why hasn't he done anything about the result? He called for the inquest. It's not about suspecting Wunmi now. More or less, like, to me, nobody wants us to know what truly took the life of Mohbad. It is so glaring. Mohbad's death, everything surrounding that boy's pie, now is so suspicious. It's unreal. It is so suspicious, so unreal. You know what made me now conclude totally, completely, is the fact that they came back and said the autopsy reads inconclusive, undetermined, unknown. Do you know what that means? They were scared to lie. They were scared to lie. They were scared to lie. I'm telling you. They could have as well come to tell us that he had that attack. But they couldn't. And that thing pushed them to say, I won't ring kokon. They were scared to lie. With the hope of saying that, at least they didn't say anything. Lokpa. Hey. Can you say that the boy decomposed?
They had to reach out to the NMS lab twice before we can actually publish it out on the newspaper.
They just said that to the world, the public, so that at least all of us will now look confused, like they didn't find anything. Okay, they couldn't, they are scared. And I know that this has some undertone of some women or women saying, no, I don't want us, don't say anything, just don't involve yourself, just say you don't know what by the boy. I have a feeling.
I'm not so sure. After we got the response from the lab, they got back to Almotosho, the whatever again. He now said that was what they told him. He was not removing himself. But you were on the national TV, you were talking with the whole authority. Now you're not removing yourself. No, you are part of it. Don't say that you are not part. You know about it.
Who told him? Who told him? They were meant to speak to the governor. The governor didn't make himself accessible and available. The man traveled all the way from Abuja to Lagos. He tried. He couldn't access the governor of Lagos State. And with all his influence, in fact, wanted to bring him online for everyone to hear him talk to us. You know, that would have just made us calm. And I bet if Governor Sanwo-Olu is hearing me right now, sir, I bet when you were like, you don't care, what's it? Is it all about Mo? You have other things doing in that. But sir, this case, go and mark it down, sir. It will help your tenor. I'm not talking about, it will help your tenor in the sense that, you know, NSAS affected your tenor. You were the same one that they said during NSAS. Now again, Mohbad's case is your tenor. You may not have any hand in this issue, but your nonchalance or I don't know if you have compromised. I don't know. I'm only guessing. Yeah. It's going to, when the repercussion comes, it's not, you are everyone that have compromised this Mohbad's case. It's everybody don't make bar bombshell. That's the message I have. It's more or less like a prophecy. Everybody involved, they are receiving the bombshell. I will plead with you. The answer is affecting you. I just will plead with you. This Mohbad's case, you better try and make sure the truth comes out and you remove yourself, sir, because of the sake of your wife and your children. Try your best to remove yourself, sir. It's my advice. Not just advice, it's a message from God to that state, Lagos State, and your tenor. You especially, sir, Governor Sanwo-Olu. I know you have the fear of God. I know. But this case will determine a lot for you, sir.
Yeah, on the comment section, a lady called Dora said, our question is, do you think there's going to be justice?
Can somebody answer? Lady Ryan, you can answer. I've answered that question up to 30 times at different times. But let me allow you people answer them.
It's a very tricky question and a very tricky answer. With what we're seeing right now, I have no confidence in us having that justice for Mohbad. I just don't have that confidence. Will I keep pushing? I'll keep trying. We'll all keep trying, pushing. But with the lies, with these lies, with the new development, there is more to come. We've not even started. They are playing us like they are playing a book. They're writing, they are playing us like a chess. Okay? So, unfortunately, we have no other person to run to but God Almighty. And that's who we are looking up to right now. So, injustice is something that has been ongoing in our country. Sanwo-Olu, I don't know what I can say to you or what I will say to you. I think I'm a small person in a small, compared to the people that you deal with. And I'm not going to plead anymore. I'm not going to be begging anymore because it is what it is. You guys have written what you want to write already. So we have to read what you've written. Are we going to have justice for Mohbad? It's a question on everybody's mind, everybody's face. Are we truly going to have justice for Mohbad? Our hands are tied. If we can get a report that says that they cannot tell us, ascertain the cause of death, everything about what happened to Mohbad, but to show us a decomposed body, what does that tell you? For the person who is asking this question, the handwriting is on the wall. But we can assure you that we will all continue. You see, a child, and that doesn't mean that the mother will not beat the child. But the more she beats her child, the more the child continues to cry and weep, and there will be noise. She too will not sleep until she decides to either give that child candy or breast milk or push the child aside. One thing we will not do is back down. We will give government, we will give them woto as much as they are giving us. Because this is very painful. Very, very painful. What a disgrace. You can imagine people who are following this case, not just Nigerians, people who are outside the country. So if they too think that we have it all planned out, at the time we'll give it to these people, we'll give it to them. They don't want to listen, right? Give them first. The first thing they gave us was inconclusive results. We too will not sleep. We will keep giving it to you people. Because we already know what we're up against. But this time, we're calling upon God, not upon the government. The government will continue to fail, but God will never fail. God will never fail. And God has a way of punishing people who are bad. Yeye Kudi, you've asked me to answer that question.
Yes.
This is what I have for now.
Okay.
Thank you, ma.
All right. Bekete, say something about the question. Do you think we're going to get justice?
Good evening, good afternoon, everyone, the panelists and the comment section, and to our courtroom. I believe that we will get this justice. Like I've been saying before, I remember we had this conversation that I know that we will get justice no matter how difficult they may want to make it look like. They have lied to us. Right from the day that Commissioner of Information was called and he tried to be defensive and was very rude, and there was a clash between him and ordinary President Ahmed. But because he was a very clever man, on that day when he had a show, he swallowed his pride and picked up the call and called him back. And he was asking people in the studio that day. He said, Brekete family, do you think I was rude to that man? And everyone said, no, ordinary President. Do you think I should call that man back? Everybody in the studio said, no, but I was there on my bed shouting, please call him back. Eventually, he called him back and he apologized to him. And that little decency in him brought out the secret. If he had not called that man back on that day, and that's why I know that peace can actually sort out a lot of things. I love that man for that kind of wisdom on that day. And he called him. And this is the trick, Yeye Kudi. when he called him, he apologized first. Say, Commissioner, I'm sorry if you are, and then that is what, Nigerian government, they like that thing, when you suppress yourself to them and give them that title.
That's right.
And then he asked him a question. He said, Commissioner of Information, he explained the situation of Mohbad and everything. Are you aware of this? He said, no. A Commissioner of Information, for that matter. Something is happening in your own state as a commissioner, and you are not informed. Right. He briefed him all this information, and he said, okay, I will come back to you, Honorary President. Let me go and do my findings. I'll bring the name of the whatever. Ordinary President gave him a lot of time. And we straight away, some of us know that he was trying to put them on a tiny road that would lead them under the trailer, not under the bus.
That's right.
And then he gave him 10 o'clock. When he came back, they thought it just is something that he would go and tell them he's somewhere in Pennsylvania, just give them one address. And he made a mistake. He dropped the name. On that day, I was part of those people who typed that name out in Google, grabbed the number, and made a phone call to those people, even though we disguised to be what. I'm sure the way we knew that that 9 weeks to 10 weeks he gave us was a lie. And here now, Asiri Ijoba Ati Awon. To cut my story short, I believe Mohbad's death is just trying to expose a lot of things in our country. And I always say that Mohbad is like Nigerian Jesus Christ, who has came to put his life down for that country, for all the atrocities, all the injustice, all the bullying, slavery, everything. And I still strongly believe that that country will be better. Allah only but only I will come like a thief in the midnight. Mohbad was a thief in the midnight because look at how many things have been exposed in the last 8-9 months. Because so bondori more about Igbon. Likes of social media, likes of people that are standing up to speak up and come out, has made this case easy for us. And my honorable advice to everyone fighting for justice for Mohbad, it's been difficult. People have collected left punch, right punch, hook, uppercut, left, right, and center in this justice for Mohbad. A lot of things has happened. Friends have turned enemy, family have turned enemy, so many things have happened in the past. But please, have one faith that the Lord we serve will never let us down. The Almighty God that I am, that he called himself. There is no power that supersedes power of the Lord. We believe in you. We know when your time comes, nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop it because you know that you are the God of God. You are the one who is Sanwo-Olu, who is Tinubu, who is anybody. Ẹni tí Ọlọ́run fúnra rẹ̀ fọwọ́ rẹ̀ dá. That Ọlọ́run dá tí ó lè mú. See, but I strongly believe that we will get justice for Mohbad, and when it comes, it will come like a golden, renewed country. Because Mohbad said, in darkness, I am the light. He said, I'm not a prophet, but I can see the future. All these things in his song, he has said a lot of things to us. And like I've been saying in the past, everyone that is fighting for justice for Mohbad with a good heart, with a clean mind, you will see that nígbà tí Ọlọ́run bá máa dá gbogbo ìkólọ oníkálùkù padà, ó máa dàbí tí Síónì nígbà tí Jóòbù tó lose gbogbo nǹkan ẹ̀ ni lórí ọ̀rọ̀ justice yìí, because he is a prophet. They don't even need to tell us the book. We can feel it, we can see it, we can understand. So, my dear brethren, brothers, mothers, fathers, all over the world listening, justice for Mohbad no going back. We will get it by the grace of God. Thank you, Yeye, for the wonderful time. Thank you, man.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you so much. So what you stand on is no retreat, no surrender, and that's just where Lady Ryan too. That's where she stands on. It's just that she just feels. I think in some parts, I think myself and the school of thought Lady Ryan has is what I have. But let me allow Bossman say something. Let me allow Bossman. Bossman, what do you think?
You've all said everything.
Hello.
You said everything in a nutshell. All right, they've all said everything. In a nutshell, this is actually the part of justice. No matter how they come out to try to cover this justice for Mohbad with lies, we're going to expose them. But that is part of justice.
Okay.
So they never knew that this is going to come out now. See how God works. Justice is not, it doesn't come easy. We're going to fight to get that justice. So we shouldn't relent. We should keep fighting, because it's not going to just come just like that. We fight to get justice. Those, go and look at the history of those that got justice. We fight to get it. The liberation and all that. It's not going to come easy at all. We have to keep talking. We have to keep doing what we have to do. We shouldn't relent. Are we going to get justice? Yes, but it's not going to come easy. No, it's not going to come easy at all. We have to fight. It's like Mohbad against the government now, Lagos State government. Mohbad against the powerful people in the country, and that is what is at work right now. And with the result, it is now glaring. According to what you said, Yeye Kudi, it's now glaring that we are fighting against principalities and power in the high places. In high places. And we, that we are actually looking for justice, that we've not done enough. We have to continue to fight. If we've been fighting before, times it by 2, times it by 4. When we expose anything exposable, we expose them. But are we going to get justice? Yes, but we have to fight. You know what happened during the NSAS. You know how we fought. These people denied, even in front of the CNN, they denied. But this time around, we have to be well prepared, organized. With all the lies they try to do, we're going to expose them. I want to see how Falana is going to come out now and say that he's fighting for justice now, Yeye Kudi. You are fighting for justice, and the government are lying, and you've been there for 8 months.
And you're representing the family.
And you said you are a woman rights activist.
I'm an activist. That's why I have to remind him. Due respect, sir. Just a reminder, sir.
And at this point, Yeye Kudi, before I was saying that everything is just going to be like everyone has their own liberty to support who they want to support. If you want to be justice for Mohbad, if you want to be for Baba Mohbad, if you want to be for Wunmi. And I want to believe that people on the other side now will not say that are they people on your side, are they looking for justice now with the same thing that we are seeing right now? So they are not they're saying that the autopsy results, they do not carry any autopsy. So are you still supporting the person you are supporting now? Yeah, we're going to get justice.
Okay, sorry. Thank you so much. I totally key into that as well. Number one, you see, this is why we get facts and, like, see, Punch is a conventional media house. So you see, they are able to get answer from, as opposed to we individual, when we called that place, they did not respond to us. Do you understand? So that is why I always will say to us that we always have to rely on facts. You understand? We have to rely on things that have evidences, so that when we talk, we can, of course, go and bring out our punch and say, oh, I quote here. This is where I read it from. This is where I got my information from. Are you making sense for me? So always hold on to that. You get why I'm saying that? Do you understand? So that you guard yourself also. Always make sure that whatever you need to talk about has evidence, has, you know, has facts, has something that you can use to prove and showcase it. Should they ask you, oh, why did you say this? I have a place I can quote, and it is from Punch. I read it, and this is it. That's number one. Just to clear some kind of...
According to buttress what you just said, when this thing came out, I'm talking of from the back room.
Okay.
When this story came up, they contacted these people twice because they're supposed to have published this thing since 5 days ago, Monday.
Okay.
They had to reach back to them again.
Okay.
Because Paul said that they cannot push, they cannot bring this kind of stuff. How are you so sure? They cannot bring this thing except they have evidence. How are you so sure? So they have to go back again and to reconfirm. And then they reach back to them again. And then the same result come out. So when they punched out so that they have evidence, and now Yeye Kudi, if Lagos State government is saying that we are lying, we are ready for them to come and sue us. All right?
Yeah, because no, it's under the law in America. You know, just like under the law here in this country, I mean, they are obligated. The company is obligated to release it in the interest of in the public interest. It's an obligation for them to release it in the public interest, because that is a conventional media house. Are you getting me? And especially because they sent a link where a commissioner of information clearly stated their company or their medical facility, I don't know what they call it, lab, their medical lab. So it is in the public, they must, that's why they because individually they wouldn't respond to us. Are you understanding? So now we are treating this case so that Governor Sanwo-Olu can hear us clearly. In fact, Lawyer Falana knows that what we are doing right now, we are meant to, we are on the right course, and we are justifiably doing it. Ask me why. Because Punch did their findings and they brought it to us, the public. And that's why we are asking Governor Sanwo-Olu, really? Why? Are you making sense? So should Governor Sanwo-Olu deny or claim this is not true? They have Punch to contend with. Are you making sense? And they also have, and that company in America has them to contend with, not we. Are you making sense? We only have a right to question, what? Is this real? And we also have a right to question Lawyer Falana, because he's a human rights activist. In the beginning of this course, of this justice from Mohbad's cause, his wife said they are for the family, as in they are for Mohbad's family, and they also will relate to the public, whatever as is ongoing. That was what she said. I have the video. So surprisingly, everything that is happening right now is kicking. Not that it you see, it can kick against Mohbad if it's on the right track. Do you get? But the truth is that it is not being done justly, and everything happening is of course untrue. They are doing everything, pushing everything under the carpet, and they are not telling us the truth. That is what we call infringement of human rights. And Lawyer Falana is human rights activist. So what's happening here? That's why I'm calling on.
Yeah, good evening, ma. Good evening, everybody.
Thank you.
I believe that Mohbad will get justice, because if you want to even relent on this case, something keeps pushing you. The boy said he's not resting. He's just disturbing everybody. Nobody, people have not even had a good sleep for the past year. It's going to 9 months now that this incident has happened. So and one thing that I thank God for is that I believe in law of karma. Karma is very, very real. And that is why you see most of these people in government, they don't used to die well. Many of them don't used to die well. On top of this Mohbad matter, people that we have cancer, we have cancer. People that we have leprosy, we have...
if you obstruct it, if you
the
cause
that we
any
have
harm,
diabetes, that we have diabetes.
Oro
On top
Mohbad.
Mohbad case, because it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but God will definitely give everybody their own dose of medicine. God will surely do that.
I'm not going to
Because
say, don't say that, because
everything going on.
Iku Mohbad is so unfair. So if it over fún yàn lé, tó over forí fún àwọn èèyàn lépè, kò kàn mí. I can't save anybody. The only is that you do it right. Make sure that you don't get yourself involved in a way that you are obstructing justice for Mohbad. And if you have a hand in what, or knows what by Mohbad, say it out, or have a hand in it. Say it out, or
you don't even going to.
No, I don't care if they cost. So
Everybody will die eventually. Everybody will go and meet at the leg of Christ. He will judge all of us. At the leg of Christ, He's going to judge all of us. God will. Thank God, nobody will live here forever now. Nobody is going to live here forever. So if you feel that you have power, you are here, you have power, you are in a position of power to block other people's blessings, Haaa. God will. There's nothing like it's back in those days that they will say that it's when you die you go to fire. It is here on earth God used to punish many people. Your judgment starts from here on earth. When karma starts hitting people really hard, here they will understand. They will understand what is it. Me, I know. Me, I believe in God, and I believe that He's going to get justice.
He will.
He's going to get justice.
Another thing I would like to chip in is, please, the son. I believe that everything that is happening now, because I don't know why, I have so much, I don't know why, something in me tells me that Justice for Mohbad's legal team, they are on the right path. I don't know why, except, God forbid, the son compromises, which I doubt very much. I don't know why my spirit tells me that man, a lot is being exposed to him and he's doing his own quota. He's going to shock people very soon. I do not know why. But it's not like I heard anything. But something tells me that he's doing his best. And of course, he knows everything that is happening. He's seen all the loopholes and he's working on it. So I just want to admonish likes of Lady Ryan and Bossman. I know you people are in touch with that session of everything, that they should motivate the son. You understand? Because that man is going to really help this case. I only pray they do not frustrate him or allow him compromise. I pray, but something in me tells me that man can do it. You people may not believe me, but I don't know why that message keeps telling me, Kudi.
Even with the pressure, it's going through a lot of pressure right now.
That son, I looked at his Ijuro, I saw the way he spoke, and I see the way he's managing all that is happening. I feel he's capable. I don't know why this is saying, and I'm saying that, but I just need you people to be praying for him. I just need you people to be praying for him, that God, you know, the other side should not put too much pressure on him. And I don't want to say it the way I want to say it, because I don't want to say too much. But I know that that man is capable. So people should be praying for him. It is important. You see, can I say one thing? It is not the last hope, but this son has a lot he's going to offer this cause. This son has a lot he's going to offer this cause. And he's capable. So
you're right.
That's all what I want to say.
You're right.
I hope our people will allow him to do his job, you know. Just give him
I'm just being sincere here, Lady Ryan. I don't know why. I studied him and I went to look at some things, and I can tell you my spirit aligns with this man, and I know he's capable.
Yes. The thing is that if he's not able to do it, no other person can do it.
No, nobody. He's a full package. Only that people should be praying for him, and he needs to be encouraged seriously.
The pressure is there. The pressure, like Bossman said, the pressure is there, but he's not going to relent. Like you said, we should pray for him. We should continue to pray for him. Not only pray for him, let us show him support. I think this is the time for us to actually bring him out. You know what I mean? Like, continue to talk about him and in a very positive manner. You understand? So that at least he knows that we appreciate the work that he's doing.
I hope they've done. Nobody should talk negative about that man. No, I wouldn't. Anyway, I've not heard though. But if anybody is talking negative about him, those are the people obstructing justice for Mohbad.
Exactly.
Wallahi. If this man so far, if anybody is talking negative about him, then you are obstructing justice for Mohbad, because that man is ready for justice for Mohbad.
Yeah.
That man is ready.
Nowhere he can enter. Anywhere Falana enters, he can enter.
Yes, that's all the things. I went to check his resume. I've gone to check everything. Motilo she, àwọn background check lórí man yẹn is capable. Èmi sọ fún yín, because of, sorry to say, because of San tó wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn, Amonisa Falana, thank you sir, with due respect sir. Because of him, mo ti lọ wo San Wahabi, mo lọ ṣe àwọn investigation mi, is capable. Is capable. Capable bàjẹ́.
Yeah, even San, the Falana knows that he's capable.
Capable.
He knows,
Èmi ti mọ̀ pé mo sọ fún yín, I told you, I said, this man that has come on board is going to shake Falana. Falana demo. Oh, Mona, Baba Mo, sir. Do you respect, sir?
Something big is coming this week, next month. So it's going to shake everything. You will see.
So I just want us to be praying for him. Pray for him. And please, I beg of you people, please support that man. Anywhere they are talking, you know how some people go just wake up from the wrong side of bed. It be no, the anger of no justice here, they can start to abuse him. Don't join them, because this is Baba Mohbad's last hope. Sorry to say, mo sọ tòótọ́ ọkàn mi ni o. This is his last hope. So if you people frustrate the son, ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀. Èmi ò ní sọ jù yẹn lọ.
I keep saying it with, like, at this point there's no frustration, Yeye Kudi. At this point, unless we are not as intelligent or as smart as we claim to be, there is no need for us to frustrate this man. This is our last hope. That's
some hosts are actually dragging him. Some particular host that is always dragging him. He's saying the legal thing, they are not doing anything. The legal thing, they are not doing anything. I'm not mentioning names, but I'm just saying.
Me, mo ko won drag baba yẹn o. Ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn o. Èmi sọ fún yín o.
It's not for Baba Falana too. Sorry, I say Falana. Sanshitu. Think about it. Are we going to be seeing what we're seeing today and talking about it? That this thing was never sent out of the country? Let's use our head now. There's investigation going on.
Yes, you know this man coming on board there, they have given him the result.
Yeah.
Do you know? So all the results read everything. He too has to work. There are some underground things.
No, Yeye Kudi, they've not given him the result.
But he said it. He told the public that they
are still waiting for that result. Okay,
so they've not given the son.
Yeah, so we just went before them to go and meet the direct. They just went to do the proper investigation. That today they have not given them the results. The authenticity of that result of the corona, what they read, they haven't.
Oh, you will get it. Because they were advised, in fact, the magistrate said they should submit, they should give them the results as well. So they are going to study it. They will study it. They will know everything. That don't worry.
They can't just give them. I think they have to order it. Like they have to.
Yeah, they will order it. They said they have been given the go ahead to do that.
Yeah.
So they will ask for it. It will be sent to their office by DHL.
They shouldn't even waste any time. They shouldn't waste any time.
It will be sent to their office. No, maybe you never know. They have to put it together. Yeah, you know they will say this complete. Everybody in their own field, though, they will say
apply for it.
So it will be sent to their office by private DHL. Don't worry. Baba Emashe, Man, yẹn tèmi rí yẹn. Ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn dáadáa. Ó máa
But
ṣiṣẹ́.
they will get it now. Eventually, they will get it. Is that going to change the results? We all heard the results. That won't change anything. So, what I think Shitu will be doing is also to take his investigation to another level. You know what I mean? So he has all the tools.
He needs it.
He's got all the resources. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is not the first time.
And there's a son. Do you know that the man knows? Do you know? Let me tell you, as a son, this case he has studied it. He knows where it is heading to.
Exactly.
He knows what is happening. You people, he knows what is happening. He knows if Mo was spiked. He knows if there's conspiracy. He knows he knows everything, because this is that line, and you see, before the magistrate that you saw sitting, even those one called to bench, the sons, many of them were already sons before all these magistrates that are called to bench. Do you understand what I mean? Some of those sons are gas to those magistrates. I don't know if you get me. Being a judge, some sons are gas. They've been sons before those. So it's not by being a judge that makes you higher than a son. No. When were they called to bench? And what was he made a son? You understand? I don't know if people get me.
Yeah, we get you.
Yeah. So many of them, like that man, like the way they respect Bafalano, all those magistrates, that's the same way they respect this man. I went to check his resume. Mo lo wo se investigation me. Mo bere questions, and I went to ask people. He's capable. Even lawyer Falano knows now. But man, you're capable.
Falano will know that. Who is this? That we went to go and get again.
No, he doesn't have to say who is he. He knows him.
He knows.
But then who is he? Instead, you know what they do?
I take it back.
Not who is he. You know what? Instead, you know what they do? If they see people like that together, woman first so you no, they want to, the same way Falana went to tell Oriyomi that he should not take side with Baba. If Falana wants to do it, he will stop Wahab. If Wahab, that's why I'm saying I hope he won't compromise. They will tell him, they will call them in the bar, Nigeria Bar Association, they want to stop it. But what I know is that that Shitu guy is a tough man in that legal field. Go and find out.
Yeye Kudi,
Sir,
the stakes are high. That's what you just explained now.
Yes.
The stakes are high.
Very high, yo.
Very high.
Well, I know what I'm telling you. Ani mo ti lọ ṣe thorough investigation mi. Mo kọ́kọ́ lọ béèrè pé ẹni tí wọ́n gbé wá so make sense. Wọ́n ní if the worst case scenario, they might want to call them in Nigeria back, but you can't be there when this person is there and everything. But Shitu is capable. Shitu ò ní gbà. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀, everybody knows Falana as a human rights activist. But in this case, what he's doing is, to me, to be sincere, Baba ò dúró síbi tí wọ́n ti tell everybody tí iṣẹ́ tí Gani Fáwẹ̀mí kọ́ wọn. Wọ́n ò dúró síbẹ̀. Uncle sir, dúró síbẹ̀ sir. It's not there. Really, Baba not stand where he's supposed to.
The fan is good. Even Mohbad himself know that the fan is good, because Mohbad have not rest. Mohbad himself, anybody that ever travel to spirit world now, you will not see Mohbad there. Mohbad is still here. He's still here with a very big cutlass. He's just giving everybody time. Everybody that obstructing his
time. Shiny to ba fe shako shago when to ba fe shako. Ki Mohbad is shiny body. A time will come if they start to talk in the court. Káwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá ti pa irọ́ kó fún wọn ní cutlass lọ́nà fún. Ká rí àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. You know, that's why I like in the days of old.
That's a fast way to pass.
Koko fẹ́ sọ parọ́ mọ́ Mohbad àbí you don't want to be truthful. Kẹ́dẹ̀ kọ́ bẹ̀ sí jẹyọ lẹ́nu ẹ nímú ẹ létí ẹ. Everybody take off. Kí magistrate náà gbé bá. What will happen? Mohbad yọ sí wọn nínú court pé ó lọ ṣe ó ṣe ń parọ́. òun ti kú already kí ló tún kù ẹ dẹ̀ sọ tó kí bàbá òun lọ sinmi kó continue life ẹ̀ kó máa bẹ́ ẹnu wọn ìtó máa gé etí ẹ̀ kó gé etí tó máa yọ ojú ẹ̀jẹ̀ kó yọ ojú kakọ̀ máa rí báyìí ni everybody bẹ́ẹ̀ sì máa pick race kí George kó gbé wíìgì sórí kó sá lọ wọ́n ọjọ́ kan bá mi ìdájọ́ òṣì mọ́ mi ìdájọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan mọ́ èyí lẹ́pà ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n rẹ́ that's the best thing. I wish all those things can happen. The things that happen in the Old Testament.
This is very embarrassing.
If you know how I've prayed for supernatural powers in this Mohbad case.
Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ kí gbogbo wa rí báyìí. You know, I think this one is like, you know, you are cheating people and you just take all of us for a mumu. You know, kí go bẹ̀ sí kó ṣe dé court báyìí. Kó ti jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ wá parọ́ kẹsẹ̀ kọ̀ gé ni. Kẹsẹ̀ kọ̀ gé ni. Kí mú ẹ àtẹnu ẹ kó là sí méjì báyìí. Kí yẹn dá sílẹ̀. Kí wọ́n gan kó mọ̀ pé yes.
That is a lot of if only know that if party come and shower back chile.
Ẹyẹ wèrè nìyẹn kí n kele mi ya wèrè.
Yeah, you know how painful this is? A body that was exhumed 9 days after. When they exhumed this body, it was still intact. They got everything when it was still intact. Why are they not lying that it was already decomposed? What are they lying to?
Òun náà irú toxicology yẹn bó ṣe wá sọ̀rọ̀ kókò gba ìgbà tí nínú kíní gbà kó máa wò báyìí gbà kó tún wò gbà everybody go know say he lie. No, òkú bá mi náà káwọn náà yé sùn mọ́ kó kú bẹ́ẹ̀ sí wá kó máa dí pẹ̀lú àwọn tó bá parọ́. Irú toxicology yẹn bó ṣe mú paper tó bẹ́ẹ̀ sí parọ́ kókò rí pé èèyàn kọ́kọ́ fọ́hun létí gbà ẹ̀jẹ̀ búyọ kó tó di gbà kó tún ṣe gbà.
Irú yìí tó sọ wípé kó sọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ pé bí ń pò òun òun tó wà ní by 3 hours bí ń pò òun.
Ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ nìyẹn ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Mohbad ló lè mọ irú nǹkan tó lè ṣe fún.
And they will get their own. You see, people will get their own. You guys don't understand. There are times people get their own and they are not.
Ọmọ ìyá ẹ̀ nìyẹn kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ sí.
Àwọn ìgbà tí pé when you receive it like this, you kọ́kọ́ bẹ́ síta wá sáré lọ náà.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes. Kéèyàn kọ̀ ya wèrè ni kó kọ̀ ya wèrè kí toxicology ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí ya ṣẹ̀tẹ̀ kó bẹ́ẹ̀ sí kó ya pátá ẹ̀ kó bóyá wílíwílí ẹ̀ lá máa dáńgù. Ania ó fẹ́ lọ wà against Mo àwọn èèyàn tí ń ya wèrè ní kí George ní no I'm not sitting that case they fight the boy ni ká mọ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó lọ́wọ́ sínú àwọn gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní mọ́ṣúárì tó ṣe kiri gbogbo wọn náà kó bẹ̀ sí pa àwọn kí wọ́n máa kú everybody tiẹ̀ máa kú lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ká tẹ̀ nísìmí ká dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé at least ìdájọ́ àti gbàdájọ́ irú kàtìkàtì wo nìyẹn.
So that the work can be fast.
Yes, because they are cheating us.
Like
people say that people should tap.
Yes, please.
So involved in the discussion that we forget to tap.
Yes,
let us tap so that they don't kill the life. Please tap. Thank you.
Tap, please, tap. Tap, please, tap. Tap, please.
I wish you can bring back the.
Adura that is asking for food now. Koko kigbe. Oje wereda. Oya.
Adura yẹn is okay. It's sad. Tani Mori Bawi. In fact, the dad, Adura's case, I don't know, you know, I'm just so reluctant to say anything about Adura. Ask me why. I'm reluctant the same way I'm reluctant to say anything about Wunmi, like to say it, you know, because I just think in my head, maybe Mohbad is just giving them a long rope. Maybe soon they will restitute, or there will be this conviction within them that let me just say my own truth. I don't know, because I still do not understand everything surrounding Mohbad's buying. It's still not clear to me. I still look at everything playing, everything happening. I still feel maybe someday soon these people will be sober to just cry and say, okay, let's just say it. Let the world hear us. I just think there's a lot surrounding the demise of Mo. A lot, but just within the people that were with him his last few hours on earth. That's all I can say. And I'm always very reluctant to say anything like the way I want to talk, because even Baba Mohbad, you will hear him say, Adura is quiet, Adura is quiet. I don't hear him say anything negative about any of it. Even Blessing, I do not see her participating in this justice for Mohbad at all. None of them. Baba Mohbad, I'm sorry, le lára mi láti sọ bí mo ṣe feel. You understand? Blessing, no. And to think that this boy inscribed all of them on his body. The pains he went through. Because I have tattoo here, and I can tell you it's very painful. Then imagine now writing their names on his body. It means to body. You see, to me, I feel he personally loves them to his bone marrow, to his soul. Because simple B is painful. Simple L is painful. Blessing, Abosede, Joseph, Adura. Imagine the love. But if Baba Mohbad want to talk now, Baba Mohbad to Mama, make sure pa won guard àwọn ọmọ yẹn ni. So what do you want to say about such a thing? I will expect that Blessing, Baba Mohbad was giving excuse that she's married. Ó wà nílé ọkọ ẹ̀, bóyá ọkọ ẹ̀ ni ò gbà kó wá. So how will you then irú kí ni wá ké? So báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́ dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́?
Did not even show up at the corona inquest.
Báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́ dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? If you tell Baba Mohbad now, ọkọ ẹ̀ lè má gbà fún. He lost them to that point. So, so how do you talk about, how do you put mouth into such a thing? For me, I can't, I can't. That's why you don't hear me, I can't talk about those people. Because I expect them that, like the way Timothy's brother, the guy too is quiet, looking at it. So even Timothy, we don't need to know him during his lifetime. You can see his face. He must be a quiet person. But when the time to fight and stand for his brother's pie, even the lawyer wanted to bribe him. Did you hear that? He said that ofe bribe him. He needs the money. Looking at the boy, you can tell he's struggling. But no, he refused. He was ready. The guy was ready to. The spirit Baba Mohbad has. That's Timothy had that spirit too. He was ready to buy for his brother. There was a time in the court in Abuja. On sọ fún bàbá yẹn pé wo, ó fẹ́ pa ní court already láti lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. They were holding him, begging him. They were holding him, begging. So when I now see, this justice for Mohbad, ti rí ọmọ Baba Mohbad kankan. Tí gbogbo àtẹ̀lé máa tẹ̀lé pé àwọn ọmọ tẹ̀. You understand? You will now begin to think, nígbà tí gbogbo àwa tá mọ̀ wọ́n rí, tá gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí sórí, àwọn tó ní àwọn tó gbádùn Mohbad, àwọn tó jẹ oúnjẹ Mohbad, àwọn tí Mohbad kọ orúkọ wọn sára ẹ̀. Àwọn tó jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa ní pé kí ló mú ẹ kéké tó ìpé kí ló dé tó fi banújẹ́ tó kọ́ ní ògo ilé wa.
You will not blame them. I think it's from their mom, since Mama Mohbad is not supporting it too. Maybe that's why them too there. So that's why I feel the problem is from their mom.
And that's why I'm saying that where did Baba Mohbad miss it? Boni Baba Egon ti miss it. tó wá fi kó gbogbo àwọn ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn jọ àwọn ọmọ tí ò ní àánú Mohbad pokú.
Because as the mother.
Báwo ni bàbá yẹn báwo ni àwọn náà ṣe kóró àwọn ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn jọ.
Call Adura sister.
Ọlọ́run ṣàánú.
They are supposed to call Adura. Adura, come and tell me what happened. What happened to your brother? Come and confess. Come and tell me. Oh, she was angry that they say Adura should swear with the Bible. She's angry about it. So.
Which swear with the Bible? We are talking about. They don't even need to call Adura to come and say anything. He's supposed to willingly just come and tell the police everywhere that my brother. Hey,
something is not right. Something is not right. That tells you something is not right. So if the father can be on one side, trying to find out what happened to his son, his first son, something is not right. If you find the sister who actually went to examine the body, was still liaising with the father, all of a sudden changed. She's not coming out. She's not saying something. Adura is quiet. The mother is on one side. Something is not right. But this is the thing, though. I have nothing to say about these people. Just like you, Yeye, I have nothing to say about them. Do you know why? Because karma is sweet.
That's why I don't talk about them.
Karma will come.
The day
will come when karma will be served.
That's all wrong.
And that day is coming. And you know why that day will come? Because these people they never saw this coming. They never knew to get to this point. They're trying to manage it. They're trying to handle it. They're trying to manage it. And I'm telling you right now, with where it is right now, if not for the powers that be that is helping them, they would have cracked a long time ago. They would have cracked. But unfortunately, the truth will definitely surface. Yeah, let me tell you, when you go to therapy, and you see people who came for therapy, right? Or you're a therapist, you see the number of people who come in. There are some people, forget the car, forget the clothes, forget the money that they make. They are not happy within themselves. They'd rather be poor than to be in that mental torture. So let us not get it twisted. Some people think, oh, it's going to be like this. Your face will cut into two. You have this. There are some things that are worse than that. That mental torture, that thing that you know happened to Mohbad, and you never spoke out, you never said the truth, it is more damaging to keep it within. Because guess what? 1 year will come and go. 2 years will come and go. But that thing continues to live with you. And it's never funny. You'll be itching to tell somebody the truth. There are people
I'm sorry,
who
Sorry, my darling. Please, just pause that place and you will continue. Just give me 1 second to say something.
No problem, Yeye.
I now saw that Adura is singing. Ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú, mi ò gbọ́ orin yẹn, Ọlọ́run rí nu, mi ò dẹ̀. I'm not going to be among the people that will say, kí ló ń kọ, torí mi ò gbọ́. But I'm still wondering. He feels comfortable to sing in his brother's clothes and the chain of his brother. When the brother is still in the morgue. And he's one of the potential prime suspects. He has not given us any answer to what by the brother. In fact, he confused the coroner inquest. The judge even said, I quote, Abi, do you have anything to hide? Because the way he was acting, I am hungry, I have not eaten, I want to eat, I want to poo. Then, he's singing. And I'm thinking in my head, and they have a mother and a father. God. I want you people to take note of something. Learn from these people. It doesn't matter they are not educated, they are educated or anything. Make sure you build love within your children. Make sure you build love within your children. And the moment you see, be it the father or the mother, ló fẹ́ gbàbọ̀dé fún àárín àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. You have wrongly chosen and you will want chance. Because I see within this family, this Mohbad, Adura and Blessing, I see àwọn ọmọ tí kò sí ìfẹ́ láàrin wọn. And Mama Mohbad òun ni ẹni tí Ọlọ́run èṣù lò fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Mi ò ní sọ jù yẹn lọ. Continue. Build love amongst your children, no? I'm begging you people. All I see is mi ò rí ìfẹ́ tó kéré báyìí láàrin àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Mo ráyè mo sá fáyé o. Mo ráyè mo sá fáyé. Ẹ̀rù ẹ̀dá má bà mí. Mi ò rírú ẹ̀rí. Mo kàn rí ọmọ kan mo gbọ́ pé ó ti ń kọrin sìn. Mo ò gbọ́ o. Because mi ní parọ́. Mo bá wọn tèmi. Èmi náà ṣe Ọlọ́run ṣe mi tí rí wọn tọ́tọ́. So mi lè wá ma but mo rí pé Baba Mohbad mo ní tàn yín o. Ó rí àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kẹ́ jèrè wọn. But ẹ lose gan ni. Ẹ lose gan ni. Ẹ lose gan lórí àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ẹ lose o. Ẹ lose. Ọ̀dájú ni ọmọ yín Àdúrà yẹn. Ọ̀dájú. Tí wọ́n bá ní èèyàn jẹ́ ọ̀dájú ọmọ krio. Ọ̀dájú ni o. Èmi ò ní sọ jù yẹn lọ. Blessing mi ò rí yẹn sójú torí tó wá pé yẹn náà kọrin sí àbí ó ṣe nǹkan kan mo bá lè sọ. But Àdúrà ọmọ ọ̀dájú. Tí wọ́n bá ní èèyàn bí ọ̀dájú ọmọ. Ọ̀dájú lọmọ tẹ bí o. Ẹ kí sára.
Yeye is even hanging around with people that are bullying his father. They are going outing. He even used to sing now. If you even listen to those songs, around coming, that's how he be singing the song. Because me, I just feel he has the same character with Wumi. Because Wumi, she's not united with her sister. She does not love her sister. People are bullying her sister. You know, Adura too, they bully your papa, somebody that is your father, and you are hanging around with them, going out with them. You know, it's not fair on Baba, honestly. We will not give birth to children that will not love us.
Are you talking about Adura that his father is father?
He has disowned his father.
Yeah, his father him.
What is the father? What is so won't share a love him?
But Baba still love them.
I
Baba
know.
is a good man.
He is. The man, even I'm blaming him now. The man go jẹ́ kó arọ́rọ̀ sọ bàbá yẹn jẹ́ ká arọ́rọ̀ yẹn sọ because bàbá gangan not even if you ask him now say àdúrà tẹ́ rí yẹn mi máa sọ bó ṣe máa sọ ṣe àdúrà tẹ́ rí yẹn yeye how quiet man ṣe máa yí àbí what did they do Blessing one call he said it at Oriyomi's place too. He said Blessing ọkọ ẹni ọkọ ilé máa gbà kó wá ọkọ ilé máa gbà kó wá kó lè máa ṣe justice for Mohbad lórí platform ẹ ọkọ máa ṣe nínú yàrá ẹ kó tiẹ̀ máa pariwo ẹjọ́ àwọn ọmọ bá mi ṣe sibling the sister bá mi ṣe sister every 3 market day gẹ yẹn máa jáde ó máa ṣe wèrè fún Sanwó-Olú ni ó máa pariwo ni ó máa pariwo bá mi ṣe sister Statue of Blessing yẹn náà ló ní she was just I mean she's still in school maybe now she's graduated she will come out with 12 months it is 1 year we are here to get justice for my sister Sanwó-Olú ọmọ yẹn máa pariwo màmá yìí náà máa wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan wọ́n máa pariwo lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bá mi ṣe
Yeye even Adura now is doing like Mohbad though. You know that Mohbad used to use his hand to cover his mouth, and I went to browse that thing. That why do people used to use their hands to cover their mouth? They said it's low self-esteem. I googled that thing. Google said it's when somebody has low self-esteem. You know, maybe with everything Mohbad was going through. Now Adura is doing the same thing. He's dressing like his brother, even in his voice. He's doing like his brother. He will use his hand to cover his mouth. You know, it's just. I don't know.
I haven't watched the video. I haven't watched his video at all because I don't want to have any anger like I'm thinking evil towards somebody's child. So I didn't bother. You know, I didn't bother to watch it. So I don't know anything about Adura. You understand? I'm just thinking, why is he doing this? I mean, mo believe Odaju see Odaju money. I pity Baba Mohbad.